So you want to learn a brand new epic hip mobility drill. This drill is awesome for warming up for squats, deadlifts, and any big lower body workout. It's also going to have a wickedly positive impact on your overall flexibility if you just adopt it as a daily routine. Now, what you see in front of you is me doing the routine at real speed. This is a real-time follow along, exactly how I would do the routine or drill myself. But stick around because I am going to walk you through this step by step. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to explain the how, the what, and the why for each of these movements. I'm going to show you what specific areas of the body and muscles we are opening up, and I'm going to explain in much more detail why each of those movements are important, especially for those of you who value performance in squatting, in Olympic lifting, and also in powerlifting. We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image. Okay, so we're going to start by warming up the thoracic. I want you to grab your opposite ankle and we're going to rotate against that. So I'm really actually using my elbow and upper arm here to stop my knee from rotating with my torso. So we rotate and I try to keep my elbow and my hand nice and tight, so I'm really trying to squeeze that elbow to the ceiling. And then we're just going to swap hands and swap elbows. We're going to roll through, so we do each side twice, really extending through. I often feel some release in my lumbar spine, a couple of cracks sometimes, getting some of that carbon dioxide popping out of the joints. So once we've done 2 rotations either side, we're going to go into our forward and back hip rocking, and this is where we start to really open up the hip flexors. Hey, in case we haven't met, my name's Yanni Bormeister. I'm one of the co-founders of Unity Gym and the Unify Movement System, the online training program that delivers strength, flexibility, and fitness in perfect balance in every workout. Now, if you like this content, you're going to want to click the link in the description and download our flexibility blueprint. You can also grab our strength or nutrition blueprints if you want. And hey, if you want to go deeper and all in and you're ready to commit and work with us personally, definitely check out the UMS online coaching program. That's where you're going to get a chance to work with me in person, with Rad in person, with Richard in person, the whole Unity Gym team at your disposal, helping you design personalized and structured programs for your needs. So what I'm doing here is I'm offsetting the weight that's going forward with my hands traveling backwards. So I'm sort of balancing here. There's very little weight actually applying into my hands here. All of the weight is still through the feet. And if you can, if you're mobile enough, you want to drive the knees forward to touch the floor and just gently touching the hands on the back, just so that you don't fall over or lose balance. And we really want to feel in the back here, I'm feeling a light stretch in my lumbar, in my lower back, and even maybe into my glutes. And in the front here, I'm feeling a really deep stretch into my hips, quads, and lower abdominals. And we're just going to rock back through that plane 3 times using the hands to offset the weight as we move through. Once we've done 3, we're going to drop into our low hip rotation. So we sort of start like a Cossack squat, and then we've got all the weight going down onto that foot. I'm going to lightly transfer my weight using my hands onto my calf here. Now we want to lean forward because this is the first chance we get to start to open up the hamstrings. So we're going to lean forward over that knee, and then I put my hand down behind me as far as I can reach to support that rotation. Still leaning forward, so I'm still getting a nice open hamstring. We're going to transfer the weight back from this foot onto the opposing foot, and now I'm leaning forward through, and I'm dropping my hip forward so as to bring that stretch into the hip flexors and the trunk area, abdominals, obliques. Then from here, I'm going to transfer the weight back down onto that foot. The weight's going with my hands onto the front foot, rotating around as far as I can get that hand, and then keeping the weight down over that leg to keep the hamstrings open, back into the hips. And we do each side 3 times, nice and deep, rotating through, keeping my weight forward to stretch that hamstring, back onto this foot, rotating up. Now, when you're learning this, you'll probably need to use your hands a little bit more. That's totally fine. Once you get good at that weight transfer, you can progress to keeping the hands off the floor. We go up into a deep Cossack squat, then we're gonna rotate through. You'll see in the video, I'm pushing that foot forward to get that leg down onto the ground so that I can rotate through. Weights on here and on my hand. Now the weight, as the transition goes over the hips, comes back into this foot, and then I rotate up through and really open up that hip complex. Weight on this foot. Now it's transitioning with my hands onto this foot, stretching the hamstring, getting that nice deep hip rotation. Back. One more time. So we've done 3 on each side. Bringing the weight with my hands, rotating across, back up, and finish it off. And then we'll come to neutral. And then we're going to go into our low bridge rotations. So we're dropping forward into a sissy squat, rotating back down, reaching with that hand. Now, there's very little weight going onto this hand. All of the weight is transferring forwards, and the load is being taken with my quads and the hip flexors and trunk area. So as I rotate through, you'll see that I touch the ground, but it's a very little weight coming through there. And then I want to stand up, deload just for a second, load up that sissy squat, low bridge rotation, little bit of weight transfer onto my hands, back up, and we go for 3 reps. So we're going into that sissy squat, low bridge rotation, loading up those quads, getting a really deep hip flexor stretch here, rotate back through, and to the finish position, and we're done.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel and make sure you click the notification bell so you know when our weekly videos are uploaded. Now, the best thing for you to do if you want to stay connected with us and get free online coaching is to join our private Facebook group. It's called the UMS Movement Mastermind, and we go live daily where we answer our members' questions. It's very interactive because you can post questions while we're live and we interact with you on the show. You can also upload videos or pictures of yourself with any movements, any stretches, strength training movements, calisthenics, weightlifting, anything that you're struggling with, and we'll critique you, give you feedback, let you know how you can get better. It's a really valuable resource. It allows a lot of communication with us and also our senior tribe members. You'll get answers very, very quickly, and it's absolutely free. So jump on Facebook, search for UMS Movement Mastermind and join now. Until next time, have a great day.